Let's continue with this project. I'm on the roof plan, and let's go out some. So this is the roof plan, and there's a bathroom on the roof area. So what I've done here, these are call outs for, I'm going to do a call out for the water services, and there's a call out for, this is a drain. It's for drainage and the vent. So I'm going to highlight this guy and right click and go to that view, because the only thing it needs is hot water. This is the cold water coming in from the parking area. It goes all the way up to the roof to feed. This is a water heater. So what I need to do is supply these two lavatories with water, with hot water. So looks like I can, well, in this area, it's going to be a little different. I think I'm going to change all of this information, because I think I'll keep it like this, and then as I go along with this, I'm going to change the layout of this area. So back to my hot water, I can right click and go to that view, which is here. And now there's a clean view of just the hot water, because these are going to be two views that's going to be on a sheet. And this highlighted blue, you see it's gray in some of these views, but if it's blue, that means that it's on a sheet. So I think I can right click and open sheet. So this is the sheet that it's on. It's just that one view. But let's go back. Open. And I'm going to drag water services on here. And as you can see, it's the same view, only now it's on a sheet and it's highlighted in blue. So let's go back to the water services, and let's lay out a hot water so I can supply these two lavatories. So what I'm going to do is, there's a few tricks that you can use with Revit. This is one of them. I'm going to copy this and change the system type. I'm going to create similar, and it's going to come in as cold water, but I'm going to change that. It's a PVC, but I'm going to change it to a hot water. So we are here, hot water, and it should be 3/4 inch. So from here, what I can do is connect into. So these are probably the same elevation. What is it? 4. That's 4. So it's the same. It's going to inherit the same elevation. So I know that the hot water is going to come off and connect into the end of this hot water at that end. Let's connect into, and it's going to say hot water. Yes. And it's asking me pick a pipe to connect into down in the lower left. I'm going to choose that guy. And as you can see, let's do this, and let's look at a 3D view. So it's here, and what's going to happen is, let's go up. Okay, so we can go over a little bit and go out a little bit. So that's our connection. That's the cold water coming in on the left, and that's what I just connected. It came from the bottom and it connected to this. I'm gonna close that out. What we got here. So what's gonna happen? Let's see. Can I use this 3D view? And I know I'm doing a little bit too much right now. Let's see. What have we got here? It's the lavatories, and let's see if I can only, that's the architect, but let's see what we got here. Let's do doors and a door and a wall. Let's do D, because I need to go over the door, but it's going to be placed inside a wall, so I'm going to need those two elements. Let's see what happens. That's okay. Maybe I can, that's not gonna work. So let's go back to the same old plan, and let's go here. Now, is this gonna show up? I don't think, let's see what happens. Is the view gonna show up? Wow, that's nice. I like that Revit does that. So my section view is gonna show up. I want it here, but I want it just a little bit closer. I want it to show the door. I'm assuming that it's a, let's do this. I'm gonna click on the door and see what the height is, if I can. 84 inches. Let's divide that by 12. 84 divided by 12 is 7 feet. So let's go up. I can go up. That's 4. Let's go up another 4 feet. Let's just make it. Let's go up 8. Let's do 8. That's Miller elevation. So that's 8. So we're gonna cross over the. I think that's a threshold. Now let's look at that section view. Let's go to the section. Let's go back because I don't know where the reference is. I can guess, but I don't want to do that. So we have it above the door, and now we're out of danger because I didn't want to go through the door. 5 feet here. Let's go back to water services. And what I can do at this point, I'm not going to worry about crossing the cold water or the interference because it doesn't, the contractor is going to take care of that. But that's just putting a little bit too much credit on Revit. I'm not going to try not to intersect with the cold water. That's just not at this, not in these tight spaces. It just doesn't make sense. Let's go here. So what I'm going to do, let's go here. Because if I go here, Revit might get confused and give me results I didn't want. I'm going to take this out and fill it here. Let's modify, fill it. Let's go here and here. And now we're going to extend here, here. And we should get a plumbing fixtures in this area. What have we got? 4.5. And now all we have to do, I want to bring this over and draw this pipe. See. Let's go here. I think this is 1/2. I need to change, let's change that to, let's change it to, I think that I'm gonna change this to 3/4 inch. I could keep it, let's keep it at 1/2 inch. I'll keep it at 1/2 inch. So here, I think I'll cut it here and change this, back this guy up a little bit. And let's make this 1/2 inch. 1/2 is there. So now what I'm gonna do is fill it the 2. So I can put a reducer in here, go over the top of the door, come back down. I think that's 1/2 inch. Yes, let's align that guy up here, here. And we can, let's go back because I want it to come down about right there. And now we can fill it and let Revit do what it has to do. Just drag it over. So that's basically it. And then in the same view, what you can do is you can annotate it, tag by category. That's a 1.5 inch, that's 1/2 inch hot water. I want the attached end. I want it to be a free end with the leader. So I'm going to do that. Put it here, here, 1/2 inch. Okay. And off of here, this is going to be 3/4 inch because off of that water heater, it defaults. It's a 3/4 inch connection. So I just reduce the size of it, and we can do the same for the cold water. Okay, so the reason you use these call outs, because in AutoCAD there was nothing in this area, or maybe just the main pipes in this area. Okay, Revit, if I turn off, like if I filter, okay, if I filter the hot and cold water or any of the systems on this floor plan, because I would want to do that, but I'll turn off hot, cold water, any types of systems that would potentially be on this roof plan. So I can't do that. I can hide it, but I don't like using the hide. Like here, you can go here and you can right click and you can hide that element, but I don't like doing that because it's not easy unhiding element that you hid 2 months ago and you're trying to find it. It's not easy. So that's the reason I don't like using the hide tool. So in this case, because it's Revit, we have to use this information. We have to keep the system active, okay, or system visible, okay. Use a reference that this is the one system, and the 3104 is another system. Can I go to a sheet here? No, I have to go over here. Open sheet. So, okay, so the sizes that I just put on and the rest of it, based on your office standards, you can tag these however you want. Okay, let's go back. Tag is however. So 1 inch cold water and the rest. Okay, you can go in and tag. This is the water closet. Let's turn off the leader. So it's here, and we can put that out here, and just put it here. And those are because in the type property, these water closets are a particular type, WC5. That's just a number. It could be WC10, but the WC is for water closet, and those are based on this type mark, okay? And type mark is a family that can be edited, and let's go back, okay? So edit label, and you can see that's the type mark. That's the parameter name that we use in order to identify the tag. Nope. The tag for each plumbing fixture. Okay. So those are water closets. You got floor drains. I have my sinks. These are clinic sinks. Okay. So a clinical sink, I just use CS6, and that's the type mark for it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop here and continue as soon as I can. So, okay guys, I hope that helped, and I will talk to you guys later.